So in this video, I'll be telling you general things, how to sell your things on eBay. However, if you want to know exact steps, how to put an item online, how to name it, how to price it, how to sell it, then give me a comment down below and I'll definitely make another video about that. But I'm making this video mainly because I get loads of questions asked how I sell my things on eBay and how does it go so good, because let me tell you this, I have made over £200 on eBay within 2-3 months, and that's a lot of money. Obviously you have to have your own clothes and your items, however I don't have expensive things that I sell online really. I don't really buy like designer brands or anything, they're just simple clothes. Sometimes they're just from Primark or any random shops really, but I still manage to sell my things and I still manage to get some money for it. So eBay is definitely a perfect way if you want to sell your clothes. There is many other ways that you can sell your clothes online and stuff like that, but today we'll be talking about eBay. So when you're selling on eBay, the most important thing is to actually get people's interest. If you're selling winter clothes, you want to sell it before winter or during winter. You don't want to sell summer clothes during winter because no one will buy it, or you don't want to sell winter clothes in summer because no one will buy it. So it's important to get people's interest and figure out what clothes you're going to sell in what time, like season kind of thing. Another important thing is to get good quality pictures. Pictures are really important, they will get people's interest really quickly. Like when I go online, I don't even look at clothes that are taken on the floor or they're just really bad quality, or you can't see anything, or there's just one picture, because clearly you cannot see what item it is and what you're buying. So pictures are really important. You can take the pictures with any camera you have. I take my pictures with my phone, which is really easy. Then you can edit the pictures, like the lighting. Obviously you don't want to edit the color because you're lying to people, but the lighting can be a good factor to change your pictures and make it look really professional. Also, the way I take my pictures is I put it on a hanger. I take the front, I take the back, you can take the sides, or you can zoom in anything that you want to show to people. Like if you have like a zip that looks differently, you want to take a picture of that. If it has a hood, or if it has some sort of design or a sort of a color, or even a brand or a size, go for it. The more pictures, to be honest, the better, to be honest. I also take my pictures when I put my clothes on me. So I'll put a camera somewhere over there and I'll make sure you can see everything. So if I'm taking a picture of a top, obviously I'm not going to take pictures of my shoes. I'm just going to go and take a picture like from here to here to make them see your top, but also to make it look like they want to see what it looks like on somebody before they buy it. Okay, now I'm going to move on to price, and price is actually really important. If you have an item at home that is not worth a lot of money, and you know it's not worth a lot of money, and you probably would even sell it for like a £2 or £1, do not put it on eBay, because you will waste your time and people won't buy it. However, you can try doing that and see what happens, because someone might think it's worth more than you actually think it is. But I've tried it with many of my items that are cheap and I would sell it for cheaper, and people do not buy it only because they do not want to pay for postage and an item. So when you have an item and you want to sell it online, you obviously have to do a postage price, and usually the postage price is average of £2.80 if you're selling something under 2 kilograms, I believe, and it's medium size, so it is kind of big. So that's £2.80. So if you're selling your item for like £1, people will not pay about £4 for it, because £1 and £2.80 is about £3.80, let's just say £4. People will not pay for it only because it's postage. So you only want to sell clothes that are worth about £5, £4, £3 maybe. Maybe people will buy it. But if you have anything that is less than that, I wouldn't advise you putting it on there, because it's just not worth your time. But you can always try it. If it doesn't sell first time, do not put it on again, because you won't sell it again. But pricing is very important. You must understand that if you buy something brand new for £70, you ain't gonna sell it for £70 anymore. Especially if it's something that people don't really wear. So I bought shoes ages ago for £70 and I have sold them for £20. Yes, I have wasted £50 on it, but I have still sold it for £20. But it depends what item it is. If it's something like a jacket that everybody loves, you will sell it But just make sure all the prices that you put online are not too extreme. You want to attract people coming to you and seeing that your prices are cheap rather than expensive, because you want to make people bid on your prices. The cheaper you put the prices on, the more people will buy it, or the more people will bid on it, more like. So you might not know, or might know, that if you put an item online on eBay, you have to pay, for example, 50p to put this item online. After you sell that item, it takes about 10% of your selling. So if you sold it for £10, they will take about £1 plus the 50p at the beginning, so you're losing money. However, if you sell a lot of things online and eBay will realize that you're selling those things, you'll get a lot of offers such as 100 listings for free. And that's exactly what I get. I do not sell my things online if I don't have these free listings. But I get these free listings all the time now because I've sold so many things, and eBay obviously wants me to sell more things to put my item online for free. They will still take the end amount from you after you sell the item, but it's just how it is, right? You're using the website, so they want to earn money from you using their website. But also when you begin selling your things, you might not get the 100 listings, but you will definitely get free 20 listings a month, which is still very beneficial. So when you sign up on eBay, you will definitely get to 20 listings for free. You sell 20 items or less, and they will start sending you 100 listings every couple of days. Trust me, it's every couple of days, or at least once or twice a month, definitely. Now I'm gonna talk a little bit about names, because this is really important to name your item so people can find your item really easily. If you put something like black jacket, no one will look at it, or no one will really find it when they type it into eBay. So you want to use things like women's or men's, an item that you're selling, so like a jacket, trousers, whatever. Then you want to include a size. So size 8, size small, 10, 12, 28, 125, whatever the size it is. Then you want to include like a color. I usually include a color. If it has something specific, then you can include it as well, like a gold detail or accessory or something else or whatever, or comfortable or new or used but not really worn, brand new. These are really good things that attract loads of customers, because especially when they look at the price and it's cheap. So name is really, really important. Just remember that. So when you sell your item, and for example you selected that you will be selling it second class for £280, people will expect that item to be posted within 3-4 days, and do that. However, if you can't do that, make sure you let them know. So for example, I had many occasions where I couldn't send my items within 3-4 days, maybe because I was on holiday or I didn't have my item. I did send them a message saying I'll be posting my item on this certain day or in a week or whatever, and usually people reply to me being really nice, like thank you for letting me know. And that's really good because you're communicated with people. I had situations where I didn't let people know when I'm going to send my item. They expected the item within a week and they didn't get that within a week, so they made a complaint and put a case against me. And then all I had to do is give them the money back, and I couldn't even send the item at all. So it's important that you let people know whatever it is. Sometimes obviously you can't send the item on whatever, but just let people know that you can't send it, and let people know when you're going to be sending the item. So the last thing that I'll be letting you know about is feedback. When I first started selling on eBay, I did not have any clue how to sell on eBay. I didn't know people have to bid on it, how long it takes, anything like that. So I posted my shoes online and left it there. People were bidding, they paid for the item, I didn't even check my emails, and I did not care. And someone placed a case against me. I had to give them the money back, whatever. But they left me a negative feedback, which was kind of a big feedback that I did not send the item. And that's the worst thing that can happen when you don't send the item. Don't communicate. Act like you basically trying to scam them off. But after that one negative feedback, I started selling online again after knowing how to sell online on eBay. And I never really got any negative feedback after that. So because I have so many positive feedbacks after that, the percentage just equaled and now I'm on 100%, so keep it like that. So it's important to get positive feedback. People will look at it, people will see if you send the item on time, if it's good quality, if it's how you described it to be. So it's really important that you have positive feedback and keep it like that. So I hope I included roughly everything in this